Well, hello there, welcome to Pringle Racing, and this time I am going to comment about the game. I've just released a number of clips over the last couple of days just of gameplay, showing you the different types of game modes, and I'm going to give you what we class in the UK a shit sandwich. Yeah, I'm going to tell you some good things, I'm going to tell you something that really annoys the hell out of me with this game, and then I'm going to end on a good thing. I want to be positive. I don't want to be these people that's always negative about games, because I love bike games. I absolutely love them, and I want developers to just, I don't want to put them down, they do a great job. But there's a couple of issues with this game that I have. Well, there's a lot of issues I have with this game, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at it. Look at the visuals on this track here. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, you can't complain with the visual side. The colours just pop. It's really crisp. I mean, I just Platinum Ride 3, and you can see that's dated slightly now. You can see that's aging slightly, and this comes out, it's a breath of fresh air. But is 4 and 5 any worse? Not really. 4 and 5 is still sharp. I mean, I just thought I'd put this track on here, just simulation. You'll notice I've got no dotted lines or anything. That's another one I'm going to talk about. But it is a good, fun biking game. So if you haven't got Ride 6, yeah, or if you haven't got a biking game, this is a great one to jump in, and if you like playing bike games, it's a fun game, okay? But the problem is, and this is the big problem, Milestone have created a ride series. They've tried to create their own Gran Turismo of the bikes, and that is their biggest problem. Because if you set the standard to be so high, why do you have to kid it back down? Now, one of my gripes, I've got a number of gripes I've got, and I'm going to keep whinging here. One of the issues I had with the build up of the game, I had such big high hope for this, trying to not get into the hype, is that they carried on trying to tell you that it's good for beginners, it's great for beginners, there's an arcade mode for beginners. There's so many times I think Casey Stoner and Guy Martin told me about there's even a person who's bad at games can do it. So I was always a little bit gutted. So they tried to make a game that is for everyone. Okay, and yeah, okay, fair enough, but you've shown me Ride 6, you've shown me the level. So that got me thinking, so who are Milestone competing against? What bike games are out there they trying to get the hold of the market of? And then I was thinking, Milestone own it. There is no one that's better than Milestone. You've got, let's for example, you've got all the Supercross games. Well, they're Milestone. So in the last 5 years, you had 4, 5, 6, and 25, all Milestone. Yeah, they did SBK 22, which wasn't a great success, but guess what? Milestone. They did Motocross up to 21. That was theirs, and that people say that's probably the best one. Milestone. That's gone to another company, the guys that did Rim Racing, and sadly that hasn't gone down too well. In fact, I'm not sure it was them, but it's not gone as well, that particular motocross version game. So they haven't got anyone to compete with them on that one. So you've then got things like Riders Republic. Well, that's a freestyle game, so again you're not competing with anybody on that one. You've then got I'm trying to think of the other ones now. You've got the SBKV Rider, that's a virtual racing game. Their game doesn't do virtual racing, so they haven't got that. So the only people they compete against themselves, and they've set the bar, and they seem to say, no, we need to bring it down. You don't want to be Forza. I'm sorry, you don't. You want to be Gran Turismo, because I've been looking at the people that watch my channel, and you're all in your roughly 20s, 30s, and the majority is around the 30s and 40s. We love bikes, yeah? That's the whole thing. The thing wants to be about the bike. And 4 and 5 really did emphasise, look at the bike. This is brilliant. I don't want to go to a festival. I'm too old for that. Yeah? It looks stunning. Don't get me wrong, it looks stunning. I mean, the gameplay's fine. But there's just little things that annoy me. But my honest opinion here, if you buy Ride 6, you're going to have a fun time playing a bike game. If you wanted the ultimate in bike games, then go for Ride 5. I'm sorry, it's not this one. So, that's my initial impact of the game, but I wanted to do a couple of series, and I wanted to do a series of things that I like about it, but I'm going to do a series of clips what I hate about it. And the biggest thing I hate about it at the moment, and I wasn't aware of this by the way, I was happily just like, okay, let's see what I do, what don't I like, no, come on, let's get around it, let's try and be positive. I've only got 12 bikes in the race. There's only 12 components. Where is everybody else? I mean, the visuals are great, but don't lose me other components. I've got 12 riders, that's it. That's horrendous. And only because some person put a comment in the thing saying, well, what about the riders? I went, yeah, that's right, it's 12. And then I got looking, it's not only the 12 riders. They've even dampened down the online. And I went, no, you can't do that. You can't be the ones that gave us 20 riders and then you take the whole thing down. It makes no sense. It was like, what? So I can only choose 12 riders to race against. Now I can have split screen, but again I can only have 12 riders. Like, why? Why take it away? I want to have the other bike riders. Yeah, okay, fine. Now, there may be programming logic to that. You have to be wary of that. They may say, well, we've got more AI looking at the way the bikes move. We've got more feeling on the bike. Okay, fair enough. Really? Okay. I'm still not convinced. You did it well in Ride 5. You've done it in Ride 4. I had the full grid of 20. Now, okay, I would be acceptable if you just took it off the offline. Would be happy, but I'd go with the fact that, okay, you've done, because of the online and because of the visuals, because of the demand, we've only done, and because we've got to make it work on multiple platforms, we've only done 12. But on this base game, you want to race, I can have 20. I don't even get that. So it's only 12 in the base game, and it's only 12 online. And that is like, really? We're going backwards? And by the way, there's more things missing as well, and I'm going to do those over the week. So I'm going to say some nice things, and then I'm going to highlight some things that's annoying me, which makes this probably... Ride 3 was a bit dated, so I would say this is the third best ride game there is. But 4 and 5 definitely beat it, and 5 being the best. Now, if I just come out of this now, right, we've got the lovely... I mean, don't get me wrong, the visuals for the thing are lovely. It really is nice, but it's a festival. Whoopie-doo. I don't care people around, I just want to see the bike. Look how small the bike is, not too good. Anyway, look at that. Starting position 12. I cannot go. I just wanted to prove I wasn't lying. I can't do any more than that. You must be wrong, Simon. I must have got this wrong. Nope. You've only got 12. That's bans. I'm sorry. Let us know what you think, because it really annoys me. Now, I've gone to Ride Mode. This is Ride 5. Everything about Ride 5 is about the bike. Look at it. Look at the bike. I like the menu system. Sorry, I'm not a festival guy. But let's look at the ride settings here. Look at that. Which starting position do you want? 15 out of 19. And I'm the 20th rider. So there's 20 riders in total. Really? Come on. Let's go to Ride 4. And again, let's not talk about the menu. Ride 4. The bike does look good there though, doesn't it? How good's that? Single race. I'm going to go down to bike settings. And there we go. I've got 19, 20 riders. What? I know. So if I go to multiplayer, go into the menu multiplayer, and I've got old Casey Stone and Mike chatting away, which by the way don't look real, so it loses the illusion that I'm playing a game again. I don't need little cartoon characters. Might as well have had the actual people. At least the Crew Motorfest had actual people. But look at there, online. This is online now. There are only 12. Now, admittedly, it's not released yet, but I'm still going to do 12 people. That sucks. Yeah? Now, if I go on to Ride 5, and this is the exact same moment when I capture this, okay, there's not many people in the lobby, but look, 20! Look, 15 people are already in that lobby. We want the numbers. It's not like we don't want 12. You can fill them up. Don't get me covered on the colour. I mean, I feel it's trying to entertain me. It's trying to say, like, you're 10 years old, here's all the bright, lovely, wonderful colours. I'd like a bit more professional, a bit more classy. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to do an online race. And now we come to the nicey bits, okay? So I've got onto online race now. There's a couple of riders here that are level 3 and 2. I mean, if you bought the game, which I obviously have done, which is the to get the full version, to get the pre-app, they've hardly played it. They're all level 2 and level 3. I've hardly been done it. You can see I've tried it. I'm up to level 43, so at least you know I've given it a good test. And I'm in my little bike colours there, so doing Doddington. But the game is lovely. I mean, look at it. Look at the visuals. The visuals are really nice. They've done a great job with it. I mean, you can customise your right height. Some people have already said about them not too sure about the right height position. I quite like it. The sound, I mean, Milestone have got the sounds down to a T. It's really, really good. Yeah. I mean, we're nice, overcast. I can't fault the visuals. I really can't. There is a thing I quite like on the offline, by the way, so I want some positive things here I quite like. If I go off the track, I don't crash, but what it does do, it does slow me down. It's like you're on ice, you're slightly on ice, so therefore it does penalise you. Even if you don't crash, you do get penalised, which again, I quite like that. So there was like, you've got to stay on the track, get the perfect race, because this guy here's gone off, but it slows him really down, he can't get back on, it just slides it off. So it gives those people that haven't made this mistake the advantage. So that feature I quite like. Yeah, that's quite good. I mean, the sunset's changing now, it's going down. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I apologise there, whoever that I just knocked off. Apologies. Yeah, Mr. B, who's now left it because he was well unhappy with that, I am sorry. So if you do watch this clip and you see it, I didn't mean to do that. I did just outbreak myself, so apologies for that. But as we set down the dark, the lights come on. It is gorgeous. Can't fault it. But don't get me wrong. If you play Ride 5, an endurance race on Ride 5, and you do it, what did I do? I did Le Mans, and I've got the Ferris wheel that lights up at night as you go around. That is also gorgeous. So again, you already had it, and because it's been like a good 4 years since Ride 5, I was just expecting more. Yeah, it's a good game. The new stuff, the different handling for the different types of games. So the Supermoto, the off-riding, the bikes do feel slightly different. I had a lot of fun playing with those games. The scooters were quite interesting because if you turn too much, they wobble over as if they would do. So again, I can't fault that, but I can fault there's only 12 riders. And I wanted this game to be, I wanted it to set the level. I wanted to say, look, we're Ride 5, Ride 6, whatever it is, and this is how we do it. And the fact they went festival route, it didn't want to do that. Gran Turismo is a bit snobby, but Gran Turismo is still the pinnacle of car racing. Yeah, they showed you what they want to do with the car. This is what you want to do, and this was the same. And to do that, this is the version, and they've done the same thing. And my concern is, do you remember Project Racing? Is it not Project Racing? It's Project Cars. Everyone raved that on PC, fantastic. Then they did Project Cars 2. That was really good. It was a really good racing simulator, completed with Gran Turismo, because Gran Turismo Sport at the time was a bit pants. And then suddenly we got Project Cars 3, and what happened to Project Cars? Nothing. It's gone, disappeared. It didn't make its money. It went arcadey, and this is too worried about getting the arcade players. We've got arcade bike games. That's Motorfest. Yeah, don't need to go in there. You're your own thing. Yeah. Now, the one thing I quite like with MotoGP 25, that is brutally hard. Yeah, they've done an arcade mode. I don't play arcade mode, but it is awesome. Yeah, it's a really, really good bike. There's a skill level you have to learn. It's really good. Sorry, done it again. Oh well, apologies for that. But I came second. But anyway, that's what I'm worried about. I don't want Ride to go. I just want it to get better, and I think they've just gone. Well, they've gone backwards a little bit. It's a good bike game. You'll have a lot of fun with it, so it's worth promoting it. Could have been so much better. I hope they do tweaks. Right, let's stay on one more positive note. We'll go to multiplayer, and we're going to create an endurance race. So I'll do a private lobby because I want to join in. And you've still got AI, which is great. So we can have AI riders of the 12. Again, it's still sore, still hurts. But the one feature I think was quite nice. And if you ever do an endurance race, okay, you want to set your weather. Okay, so go to your weather options, because it is visually stunning, so you might as well benefit from it. Go to your weather options, right? Make sure your time compression is set to 30 times, but you can choose a 3-day weather sequence. Yeah, I want first, second, I quite like that. I thought that was quite nice. Oh, that was a good work. So I'm sorry, Milestone. I know you put a lot of work and effort into this, but it's the bikes we're interested in. I don't care about people, about walking around. I care about the bikes. It should be focused on the bikes, and I hope you tweak and make some improvements on it. It's a good game. It's just not the game. Okay, stay with me, guys. More clips coming soon. Let me know what you think. Bye.